Hi, I'm here to show you the enhancement that I've made with a socket server for in assignment 2, which is an enhancement from assignment 1, or I would say an extension from assignment 1. Okay, my name is Sashi Kumar, and I'm in the PSEC class for this semester. Okay, and I'm showing you the walkthrough for assignment 2. Okay, alright, so there's a few changes that I have added on. One is I've already added in a socket server with a local host of 8089, okay, which has also been updated in our client server or the ESP system, which is already submitted in assignment 1. Okay, so under here, there are the few things that I've added on would be the socket communication functions, okay, and then update user subscription. So there are two users here. Okay, one is person called Pex, another one a username called user called Sashi. Okay, their user login details are here. Sashi will be Sashi, username password Kumar, Pex, and then Pex one, that is name lah, Pex. Okay, so the additional two details here is actually the individual user data files that will be saved by the server in the case of any updates have been made. Okay, so I can show you first for packs. There is already been subscription of um, 6 services, all the 6 services that we are providing, which with the subscription start date of 16 August. Okay, for Sashi there's only one. Okay, so what I'll show you now is the Sashi user login. Okay, so for first thing first is I'll just click here and then I'll do a run first, and then you will start to listen on port 809 waiting for client connections. If everything is okay, then if I do a run here, another terminal open up and it will show you as login with no issues. When I do a login, okay, okay, so these are the basic features that was already in assignment 1. On top of, there are some additional features, which is feature 7, request early termination of subscription lah. Okay, the thing here is we have a promo code for 12 months contract minimally required, or if you do not have a promo code, you still get a 10% off the first month subscription when you purchase 3 or more services. Okay, so in this case, what happens is Sashi has already subscribed to one active service, as you could see earlier. All right, so now I just want to browse. Okay, and if I try to let me just see on secure VPN. So if I try to add on secure VPN again, it says already a subscription or cut. So I do 0 to stop first. Okay, and then let me see. I want to purchase another 3 more subscriptions so I can get a 10% off. So I'll just do one, enter. So I get maybe antivirus, I'll get web browsing, and then I get a 6 encryption software. Okay, so I do 0 to stop. Okay, now what is the additional things that I have? Okay, under the checkout page, or sorry, under the review selected page, I have this secure VPN, which I've already subscribed today itself earlier, and then antivirus software, encryption software, web browsing protection, and antivirus. Okay, all this is the amount, and it also shows you the 12 months contract term. Okay, now I have not purchased it yet, so what I'll do is I'll do enter. If I want the promo, I have to purchase at least and agree to the 12 months, right? So what I'll do is I do a buy, do a checkout. So I get a automatic for these 4 subscription, I get a 10% off. But I want to enjoy the additional uh 25%, let's say if I have a promo code. So I do an end and then payment can then go back to the main screen. Meantime, I'll just see under simple server, it has been received the client get and is waiting for updates. Okay. So I go back to my client server. Now I do a apply promo and then I do a PSEC 25 to get additional 25% of the total menu and press enter. Okay, and then now I do a review, checkout. Okay, then you show earlier it was just this 66.90, now it shows an additional 150 per for the first month. This is the total amount. waived or discounted. Okay, so I just go ahead to make payment, and then ta-da, then you can see your subscription data has been updated on the server. Press enter to return to the main menu. So I can see from my server here, it has already recorded 1, 2, 3, okay, and 4. All these 4 items have been recorded. Okay, so I go back to my ESP system, and that's all I think I need. So what I'll do is I just do a 8, sorry, and then I exit. Okay, now let me go back to and log in as PAX. Okay, now before that, if I show you my Sashi, I have 4 files now updated, showing the start date, when I start date. Okay, now but I do not have the end date. So what happens now? So let me try to simulate as the person number 2, which is PAX. Okay, under PAX, I do the same thing again. I run client again. Okay, go back to SP. I run. Okay, think about now I do a PAX. Okay, and then PAX1. Now under PAX, I've already subscribed to all these 6 services. Now I want to terminate. What is the additional thing that I have that will show me is, if I do a 7 and enter, you will see, let's try it, okay, that for all the services that I have subscribed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, all these is showing that the months of completion that I have made, okay, subscribed since 2025-08-16, which is today. So I have not completed any month yet. But if I still choose to terminate, okay, so what I can do is I can do a 2, okay, terminated 1. If you can see directly on live that the images, I mean the text that the services, the services that I subscribe to is going off, has been terminated early, subscription data has been updated. Do enter again, I do a 7, enter again, and then I'll do a, maybe I remove a 5, which is encryption software subscription, and you can see that 4 services are left. So I do an enter, and then that's about it. So that's the new thing that I probably added in that communicates with the server. And of course, I can just go back to the server. I can see that receive from client, put packs, antivirus, these 4, and then it's been updated. Okay, put, okay, what are the balance services that I have lah. Okay, so that's all. So after exiting, now I go back to the ESP system, and with the coding run, okay, these are the users, the PSEC codes, if there's, I mean the promo codes, then the services that I have, then the socket communication functions that's required to connect to simple server, and then update user subscriptions so that whatever I'm updating, it is indicated in these 2 files separately when they log in. That means either Sashi or PAX. Okay, and then extracting the subscription data from the server. Okay, if there is no file, then there's no actually subscription. So if I try to, if I previously earlier, if I did not have any files, then if I try to delete or pay, it will show as no existing subscription for this user. Okay, then log in the usual method, display menu, the additional feature here. Okay, display available services. Okay, then display added services with subscription end date. Okay, so as I showed earlier, under the review card option before I make payment, it will already show you how long is the subscription period lah, so that you can enjoy the additional promos or on top of the 10%. So under remove services, it will also show you the the if you have any, it will show you what are the options or what are the service numbers that, I mean the services you can remove lah. Okay, and then promo code application, if there is, checkout payment. Okay, and then under the early termination includes 12 months subscription length. Earlier, if you see under the PAX user login method, if I try to get 6 subscription services, I went inside and tried to terminate. Looking at 2 of it, it showed me when was my start date and when it's supposed to be my end date. okay, and I can still go ahead to give the benefit of doubt lah. I mean, we give the users the option to terminate. Of course, there'll be no refund or anything like that. Okay, so then there's the main program lah, which we've added with a request early termination username. And yep, that's all, and that's the end of my assignment 2. So I hope that everything was done, at least bare minimum of what I could do. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.